tell you guys he's okay. You guys freak the fuck out. You guys want a funeral when he isn't dead. I did a funeral for Trevor, okay? We did the whole Trevor funeral thing. I don't want to do another funeral. Don't make me do another funeral. I'm begging. I'm crying. Give me a minute. I'm doing it just because. It'll shut you guys up. I'm gonna be real. Give me a minute. Let me move myself. I'm doing it. Okay, I'm doing it. Oh, that was actually a PNG. Right. He's been put in his funeral suit. He's been put in his funeral suit. That's his funeral suit! Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome in. Come on in, sit down, relax. This is the wrong music. This music's totally inappropriate. Let me Google some funeral music. Here we go. Okay, that's good enough. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Today, we're here to remember a most beloved zombie. Greg. He was loved beyond every other zombie in Resident Evil. He loved to eat people and chew on their muscles and cartilages and bones, but we loved him anyway. He was so beloved. We're here to remember him today for his unfortunate demise at the Resident Evil mansion. On the Resident Evil mansion, yeah. Do you... in the arms of Angelica? Not in my arms. Not in my fucking arms. Anyway, does anybody have a speech? Does anybody have a speech for about Greg the zombie? Hi, Kyle. Do you have a speech about Greg the zombie? I've been peer pressured to making a funeral again. Well, this is gonna make me cry. What an emotional situation. I know. I worked so hard to get this room sorted. I had to save these files. I had to press the right click and save button. It was really difficult for me, just so you know. So Greg was a very beloved zombie. He did a lot of cool shit like bleeding and chewing and biting and killing me in the hallway in Resident Evil all day. And his favorite hobbies? He loved woodworking for some reason. And also, he was quite charming enough to gain the love of entire Twitch chat. Greg was a good man, a good soul. Taken from us before his time, I miss him dearly. I know, Kyle, I know you do. But now he's in the arms of the angels, but not me. Never me. For I find him absolutely repulsive and do not want to touch him. But there is an angel out there that's holding him right now, chat. Holding him inside their arms. Giving him all the love and hugs he always wanted. And now he doesn't have to turn anybody else into a zombie to hug people. Because he is free, chat. He is free. To the Resident Evil mansion in the sky. When I glocked him with my shotgun in the face, he was still ever so charming as I did. He took the bullet like a king. And that's what matters. Is anything want to be said? TTS is in the channel point redeems if anybody wants to say anything particularly meaningful about Greg. Before I fucking get out of here. Be forever comforted he's no longer in pain and in a better place. Exactly. Greg. This is a thing from a Lazest. Greg was a very loving man. He loved hugs enough to embrace every living thing around him. He died doing what he loved. Embracing a cute girl. I'm biting my lip. To silence myself. Nyasmov has something here. I remember meeting Greg for one of the first times with a significant amount of Angelic Pause streams. Due to this, I have a strong emotional connection to Greg in this community. He'll be remembered for he was once undead. So deep. So deep. I don't know why TTS didn't read that out, Miasmoth. I'm so sorry. There is nothing more I can say. No words could ever do Greg justice. Exactly. Okay. Are we happy? Are you guys satisfied? Have you had your closure? Have you had your closure? Okay. What can I say about Greg? He was loved by everyone. He passed doing what he loved, groaning and shambling about. And his own life serves as an example of death at the end. It's a new beginning. Thank you so much for that emotional, message, Girthworm. I'm not laughing, I'm crying. I'm honestly not laughing. I'm crying from how beautiful your statements have been. No, like, Greg comes to mind when I think first time mentally watching does fill me with some nostalgic emotion. I'm glad he causes nostalgia. Yeah, I'm glad you refunded those points. Well, I'm crying from how emotional the situation is. Are you guys satisfied by the closure that you guys need for Greg? I may not have known the guy very well, but I hope his second funeral is meaningful as the first one. It was very meaningful. Thank you, Blue Kaiju, for being so considerate. This is a very emotional, meaningful day. I'm not laughing, I'm crying. Heck.